All right. Hey, I remembered to unmute my mic this time. All right, I'm going to watch a couple of Ben's matches here. I know there's one match I haven't watched yet at the end. I think I watched this one. I was kind of in and out. Somebody's leaving me a message on Discord. I can't worry about it right now on my Discord. Can't worry about it right now. All right, let's go here. Hope the audio's okay. Man, that forehand is much improved. Oh my God. It's night and day. Even the sound of it. Even the sound of the ball hitting the racket sounds better. It sounds way more crisp. I still, when you're warming up, I would still like to see it closer to the table and closer, going more diagonal, and get up to the table with a little bit shorter stroke. Like not so much backswing, just to get that timing, get over that table a little bit and get that feel, because it produces a good habit of, I've noticed in some of your matches, Ben, that you give the table up too easily. You're too quick to drop back. I mean, you have to drop back at times to make more space to hit a bigger shot. But I've noticed you kind of have a tendency to give the table up a little bit, if you know what I mean. I'd like to see you get in the habit of getting even close when you're warming up, seeing if your opponent will go and hit exactly the diagonal. For one, you've got more table to work with, but it just builds a little bit better foundation of getting that ball faster off the bounce. And it kind of gets you in the habit of timing a little bit more subtle weight shift, because you have to react a little faster. I'd rather see you warm up that way than warm up. I mean, you're not that far back, but you're still a couple feet away from the table. I mean, it's hard to tell. See, I'd like to see you do that, but even closer and even more diagonal, where you're moving over to your forehand side a little bit more, just like that. That's beautiful. That there's very little backswing. You're trying to dip the racket back down. Get up to the table, less backswing. Use the ball. Use the pace of the ball. And I think that would help you against, it's definitely going to help you cut that angle off, but it would help you against some of those players that don't put pace on the ball, because you're already at the table. You're already closer. I'd like to just see you at the habit of just trying to force yourself to be closer to the table. Just a thought. That way you're kind of force yourself to limit it. You have less wasted motion, because it kind of forces you. It's like a counter drive. It's not a loop, it's a counter drive. But that's night and day. Now we've got to get you actually producing a little bit more penetrating power. But I mean, see, when you're blocking, you should be closer. You're blocking for him. Smother that ball. Get up there, smother that ball. Keep that racket angle stable. You kind of have a tendency to reach a little bit, and when you reach, that angle opens. But man, I don't know who that guy is. I forget his name. Dallas, or maybe I'm way off on that. I can't remember. I'd ask him to get move over and use more of the diagonal of the table when you're warming up, and get up to the table.
Sorry. Bad block. Bad warm.
Plus, when you're closer to the table, your racket's traveling less distance. You're not going to lose. You're not going to have the tendency of changing your racket angle as much, and you'll have a more consistent contact point when you're blocking the ball to him, and vice versa.
It's like when someone's ball comes into our court.
I noticed last night you were moving your feet. You're moving your feet way better, night and day better. There was a couple. You were actually attempting to create more of your shot. See, I'd like to see you closer to the table. I mean, even at this, you know, maybe it seems like you're a little further back than you really are because of the camera angle, but I don't think so. See, now you're a lot closer on the backhand. I'd like to see even 6 inches closer than that. But that's so much better. So much. It's just so much more stable. I know you say you can't, you've got like a back issue where you can't like lean down a little more. I'd like to see you lean down just a little bit more, a fraction more, lean forward at the waist. But I think you told me you have like a back issue that won't allow you to do that much, so.
That's me. You got a couple for me.
But yeah, that's night and day. You can just hear the sound of the ball hitting the racket. It's not as brushy. The ball's not sliding as much off the rubber. I noticed when you used to hit, the ball, you can tell the ball was sliding more. Get that good solid. Get that good solid impact going through the ball. But not violent. It should be effortless.
Good. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, I think I only caught like a game of this match. I was kind of in and out doing some stuff yesterday, and I was about half asleep as well. I think I'm going to get on, after watching this, I'm going to get on my table for about maybe 15 minutes or so. I've been having to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, like every morning, so, which I like doing anyway, but I'm just tired by the time.
I did one of those.
Take all those free points.
Oh!
So get up to the table. Don't let that ball. If you're gonna block, get on the table.
Good.
That's good.
Excellent. I hated it so much.
Wow.
3-2.
Good shot.
Oh, edge. Sorry.
I bet he wouldn't have hit that edge if you were a little closer to the table attacking. I still want to see you. I still want to see you move around the ball just a little more. Instead of dropping back, move around the ball a little more. Then you can drop back a little bit, but you still want to get around the ball.
Oh, you're gonna do that.
6-5. We gotta do it. That was so weird. There's some debris.
I've never seen that.
I mean, my spin was so good.
It just turned into a roll.
Another guy's throwing his racket. What's going on? Nice shot. Still like to see you a little bit closer. That's a nice shot.
5-7.
Much more stable block. See, watch her, the pinhold lady back there. Watch her warming up. She's right up at the table. Getting that ball right off the bounce. Very little stroke. It's a timing thing. Oh, look at that. Look how cheap that is. Hey, I'd be checking the height of that net. And he gives it right back to you. I love it.
How you doing, Kelvin?
That's awesome.
Good. How you doing, Orem? Both of them.
You still have that tentative where you're backing up. You see you down in there, taking that ball off the bounce.
Oh, to the middle.
Was that the second? That's only the first game. I thought you won the first game when I was watching. I'm getting it confused with another match, I think.
Yeah. I was like thinking too high. One.
See, right there, you were right on it. Right on it. He had no time. That ball sounds cracked.
Twos.
Might just be the audio. But yeah, that block, you smothered it. He had no time. He was like shocked. Block it and get ready to drive the next ball.
Good shot.
There you go.
60.
See, if that shot you made there, that forehand shot, it's kind of a half flick, half roll. If you're a little closer and cut that angle off a little more, and just you can do less of a backswing when you're closer like that. He would not have I mean, that would put even more pressure on him. That was a nice push. You didn't follow it up very well, but I mean, that's a nice push. You used your body. That was nice.
Oh no!
This guy is,
I'm sorry.
man, they had to ban this guy from the club.
Horses.
How can this guy live with himself? Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez.
No. Once it out.
10-5.
See, good things happen when you get in position and you use your body as leverage close to the table.
good time to do that.
Huh.
That was a critical point. 16. Oh. 17. Oh, you almost had
You
it
weren't
back,
ready.
too.
I went for a second. I'm like, get ready. The ball's coming back. You just kind of stood there.
Come on, here we go.
You had a good shot.
What's the most obnoxious way to get your ball? Too low. One, two.
So it's 1-1 right now, right? Yeah. It's a good serve. Jam him with that serve. Aim for his left elbow.
Don't look at the table.
2, 3. 2, 3.
Ah, that ball sounds cracked. Nice. Very nice.
4, 3.
Hey, wait. They got butterfly and Stiga tables. I think that table on the left is the same table I have.
Forcing the backhand.
I'm positive it is. Yep. I think that's a Stiga. Hard to tell.
7, 4.
Nice. You definitely look more comfortable against guys that actually, man, this guy's giving away serves. Take them all day long. Guys that actually like have a they put a little bit of pace on the ball.
Thank you. That's 6.
Oh no, that was a little high.
That's a hard shot to make.
Oh, hit the edge.
Sorry. 7 down.
Gotta remember, it kicks out to my left more than I think.
Come on. Penny. That was yours for the tape. Lucky. One more of those. Come on.
Oh, deuce. Seriously. Let's go.
No. What am I doing?
Woo!
Good shot. So,
So you're up 2-1.
Turn.
Is
Oh, wait, this side.
that right? Yeah.
2-1. Oh, come. 0-1. One. Good.
2-1.
Go, 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 go. 1, 2.
Get the ball. Close. Threes.
It's a good match. This guy is so cheap. What was that?
That is so shameful.
3-5.
Yeah.
Uh, 3-6.
I thought that were tough. 6-4. Good. Really nice. 6-5.
That serve didn't bother you at all. See, he's not moving his feet now.
6-6. Way too early. 6-7.
Sevens. Don't flail at it. Make it so. 7-8.
That's right. Oh, no.
Good shot.
Serving for the win.
Backhand getting much, much better. Much more solid.
A lighter touch.
Oh, yeah. That was 9-8.
Oh, 9-8?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Take 10 now.
Now, who won that? Hold on. Who won that point? I didn't see which side of the table that net. That net.
Way too early. 6-7.
6-7. 7 all.
Don't flail at it.
So 8-7.
7-8.
7-8. So it's 9-7.
Serving for the win.
Okay, 9-8.
A lighter touch.
9-8.
So, oh, you thought, so it's 10-8.
Is that my second serve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take 10 now.
Yeah, 8-10. Yeah, he's right. He's right.
Yeah, there you go. You just have to wait 1 point.
I just prophesying.
Good match.
Well,
I didn't see the ending the first time that I played. I didn't see the ending. I wasn't sure if you won or lost that match.
good match.
I knew it was a good match, but I didn't. I missed the last like half of the game. Or the last like 5 points.
Too good. 4-hit backhand combo?
And then you kicked my ass. It's like, I don't know.
I'm gonna forward it to.
Owns a
I said, that's still a car. She doesn't.
Man, this club is much better for recording your matches than the club I go to. The club I go to, there's not much room outside of the barriers at all. You don't have room to, it's standing room only, so you can't really set up well. I have to actually bring the tripod into the court. And I don't really like to do that. That's the rubber I use there. Raza 7. I don't know anything about it. I just bought it with a carbon blade. With a Yasaka carbon blade. I used to use the Stiga clipper, and I had a Donic carbon at one point, and I used the Stiga clipper carbon a long time ago, early 90s.
So right there, it says it in front. So when you're watching it.
Yeah, that's one of, this is Logan, right? Or Logan's, or I'm not sure what his, that's one of his problems. Yeah, that's one of his problems. It's actually more, there's more of an issue than that. Yeah, I haven't seen this match. That right there on his forehand, notice how his racket's leading the, he's pushing his racket forward. Like, that's why I call it the stop sign. Now, he doesn't always do that during the match. He tries, I notice when he tries to hit the ball, there's no way to ever get power doing that. You can't do this and ever get power. I'm going to hit on the table. After this match, I'm going to go hit on my table and I'll fire it back up. I'll try to break down what I'm seeing he's doing wrong. I mean, he's like, my forehand's cringy. And I'm like, I don't see that. Just needs everyone's forehand is going to look different. There's just a few common denominators of what makes kind of a correct forehand. Even those Chinese national team members, their forehands don't look the same, but they have those those few little common denominators in common that they one is hitting through the racket zone in a straight line, or the hitting zone through a straight line with the racket angle, this more of an open, stable racket angle. But yeah, this is why I say he kind of stop signs the ball out in front. He's using he's thinking his whole arm is what produces the lift and the power. And it's not. His elbow should be, his forearm should be hinging this way a little bit. Not necessarily this way, but kind of in between. You can't wing and push like that. You're never going to get any consistency or power doing that. With a big what creates power is the abrupt stop. That's what creates the power. But anyway, I have not watched this one. I know he's got something on the green, like on his other side. I've seen him play before. He's got like a no sponge pips, medium pips. I don't know what it is. You can't tell. See how he's doing he's doing this instead of this. That's never going to generate power. You can't. You gotta get this out of it. When you turn your shoulders, you're turning your shoulders. You're not engaging your shoulder. you're turning your waist and your shoulders go. It's more turning your waist and your shoulders come along. You can't turn your waist without your shoulders moving. I think it's impossible. But yeah, he's kind of got that.
Looked right into that light
He's
bulb.
kind of got that wing, that wing stroke, where it ends up just having the shoulder engaged, pushing the racket through. And I've noticed, I haven't seen him do it yet, but I've noticed he brings his elbow back a little bit, and that lowers that racket angle. See, I mean, it's not where he's hitting the ball that much. Yeah, we're going to help him out. We're going to help him out a little bit. He's not that far off. Really not that far off. But you're just, yeah, you're just not going to, you've got to whip the racket through. You've got to whip the racket through. It can't be leading with your shoulder engaged pushing. You're never going to get any kind of power that way. When I get on the table, I'm gonna if he ever sees this, I'm gonna give him a recommendation of a couple things he can do to try to get out of that. No one's amateur's forehand's perfect. My forehand's weird. I mean, I've got kind of a different forehand at times. See, that's a little better, but he's still like he's in an athletic position, and then when he goes to swing, he's straight-legged. So I bet the ball will slide off. Yeah, the ball's sliding off the racket a little bit. Yeah, he's acting like he's about ready to stroke the ball, and then he stop signs. He stop signs it. We used to call it stop signing. I'll have a recommendation on the table to try to break him of that habit a little bit. It takes repetition. It's still too shoulder elbow a little bit. I can't help him with his backhand because he uses that green crap. I should say that. I hate that stuff. I don't mind playing against it. Because there's a couple things I know that's going to happen. I'm going to have time. See, that's a nice shot. I mean, that's not a bad. He's not doing that in warm-up. Let's look at that again. It's not a bad shot. His feet are moving while he's stroking the ball. That's not good. You got to get that right. You got to get tension on that right leg, and it's got to be to the side. I've seen worse. Just never going to have any power. He's got a little arc to it, so he's going to be able to get the ball over in some cases. But it's never going to penetrate. Yeah, I mean his mechanics just aren't in sync as far as legs to waist to shoulders. See, that's a good shot. I mean, holy smokes. But he could be able to hit if he had a little bit, just tweak the stroke a little bit, he could hit a lot more power with less effort. See, that's not bad. He's in good position. He just needs to be swinging more back to front with the shoulder turn. None of less, and don't let that elbow. That's not a bad. I mean, you can have the follow through a little bit.
What am I doing hitting the back? That's his, right to his pips. You're playing pips, right? Yeah.
Is that pips with sponge? Makes a difference. That doesn't sound like pips with sponge. I could be wrong. Is that? Maybe it's like 1 millimeter. I don't know. Guy moves pretty well. Eight six. See, I'd be serving heavy. I'd be serving heavy underspin, right side spin to his forehand. That's what I would.
Good. 9-10.
He came back. He was losing that first game pretty. He was down what, 3 or 4 points at one.
Too hot. See you, Kelvin. See you, Greg.
See you, Terry.
See you guys. 1-0. See you. Guys. There, guys. Sit.
How long do they play? That ball slid right off the racket. What the heck? Well, that's distracting. Somebody knocking? Nice shot. He's got some decent footwork close to the table. That was nice, that push, transition. Yeah, I would do everything I can to try to get him to generate power, because he's wanting to take that ball right off the bounce with that green side. You got to push those guys off the table with angles and spinny loops. They don't like waiting for the ball. Pips players hate waiting for the ball. They hate backing up from the table. I've played with many of them. I've played against many.
3-0. Return the whole history of the world. 3-2.
What do you say, the history of the world? That left leg's got to come along. You're moving in with your right, but that left foot is not making any sort of little adjustments at all. Good shot.
Dude!
Did he hit that? He just blocked it over. I mean, he did that kind of that stop sign block, but I guess he hit the corner. It's tough to play guys that you're not used to it, that flip their racket and do all that stuff. Guys moving the ball around. Like You can tell Ben's getting a little frustrated because he can't quite get a bead on it. Yeah, those floaty balls that are more over in the middle of the table. You definitely have to, yeah, definitely have to start. Yeah, definitely have to keep your racket higher. Dealing with that, those are tough, especially when you. It's tough for me right now because I'm slow. That's a left leg. That's a left foot not making adjustment issues. Anytime your right foot moves, your left, even if you don't think it has to, your left foot's got to make some sort of small adjustment. You can't just keep your left foot planted and move your right foot. You've got to shuffle your feet. Even when it seems like you don't have that far to go. Your feet don't really leave the ground. You kind of skid your feet. Oh. I thought that ball was going to hit the edge. He's looking. The Logan guy is always looking to transition to the forehand. That's good. He's always thinking, now if I can get him to turn his shoulders a little more, not bring his racket back, let his shoulder turn, bring his racket back with a shorter stroke, with a more abrupt break, natural retraction. So that's it? So, okay. Ben lost that one, okay. Normally, I think those two go back and forth. I'm not sure. It's tricky to play against those guys, and that's where it ended. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to shut it down. That's good matches. I think he played better against the first guy we watched. I'm not sure what his name is. I think it's Dallas. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm going to hop on the table. I'm going to shut this down, but I'm going to hop on the table for maybe 15, 20 minutes. I can get my cat outside. I'm setting up a kind of a new camera angle, so I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to have to plug it in to my cam link on my laptop. So, all right. See if I